We're starting a video today in this Bangkok, just about to rain. Have a look at this. It's quite nice, quite a nice view of the city here in Bangkok. It's gonna rain soon, so the video might be interrupted with some thunderstorm and stuff. I just wanted to let you know for now, but let's dive right in. Alright, so today I'm sharing with you 10 trading mistakes you should not make as a trader. Things that will hurt your account, will hurt yourself, will hurt your mindset over time, and that will reduce your chance of becoming a successful trader. I don't want to waste your time, but let me just say that if you make these mistakes, it's okay now. Just recover from them. You can always go back on the right track. There's always a way to change and move forward. Totally fine, but that's something you gotta be able to do when you hear these mistakes today in this video. And these are not going to be things that most people talk about. They are not things to do in the chart, like, oh, don't trade against the trend, because two traders could do the exact opposite and still be very successful in the market. So these mistakes are universal. I consider that if you do them, you will not succeed in trading, because I've seen this from my own experience trading myself for the past 9 years now, and also helping traders succeed in the markets. Number one, spending years of learning without placing any trade in the market. So a lot of people are learning to trade for many years sometimes, and they're afraid to place trades in the market, so they stay away from the market while they learn. But the thing is, you don't want to spend like a year, 2 years, 3 years learning without placing any trade. That's just useless. You need some market experience and practice in the market to first of all learn the platform, right? To learn how the market behaves, learn mistakes you can make. Sure, you'll make mistakes on your platform, like you maybe place some wrong trades, but that is part of the job of a trader to learn. You gotta be able to go through that first to be able to learn the right stuff from the start. Now, if you never place any live trades and you spend just all this time learning, you'll feel so overwhelmed in your mind about trading. You won't know what could work, what doesn't work, because all these people on YouTube have different opinions about what works, what doesn't work. And it's still gonna be confusing for yourself. You gotta try things out on a live market to learn, to be able to practice and learn in a better manner. Okay, mistake number 2 is an easy one, but a lot of people are still doing it no matter what. That is over leveraging to make more money. Now you'll be surprised how most people are looking for the broker with the highest leverage, the 200 to 1, 500 to 1, or more than that. Now, you know my thoughts on leverage. Leverage is a good tool, especially in Forex. You need leverage, but you don't need to have more than 30 or 50 to 1 maximum. Okay, I've never seen traders who need 500 to 1 leverage. That's just really dumb. Okay, take your leverage as lower, and later on in this video, we'll discuss more about the risk of ruin and how you can really calculate your leverage. I've done videos on that in the past also. If you want to know how to calculate your leverage, check out the little link over there, and you'll know exactly how much leverage you need to have in your account to take all the trades you need right now to take in the market. So there's no questions of like having the highest leverage ever, because you can make mistakes, you can press the wrong button, and that can be disastrous if you don't have the right leverage, or if your leverage is too high. Sure, leverage can make you a lot of money, but it could also make you lose a lot of money, and you don't want that to happen, of course. Number 3, a big one, comparing your results to other traders, or just comparing your profit or P&L to other people. Now, this is a recipe for disaster, because someone is always going to be ahead of you, and you cannot compare your day 1 to their day like 300 or their day 5 years. That's impossible. You need to be able to stick to where you are at right now. And even if you see other beginners, don't compare yourself to them. They have a different story, a different journey. Maybe they've been doing something else in the past that helped them become better traders today. Or maybe they just were lucky in the market. They could have like a really good run without any skills. And you cannot compare yourself to that at all. You should compare yourself to only who you were yesterday or the week or the month before, not to other people, because that's just a recipe for being jealous, not getting good results, and then being frustrated and then placing wrong trades because of that. So you don't want to do this ever. Number 4, an easy one again, but a very key one, strategy jumping. You don't want to go from strategy to strategy on a daily basis, on a weekly basis or monthly basis. Spend time to master one strategy that you know like each step by heart. You know all the details of it, all the subtleties in the market. You know when it works, when it doesn't work, and how you can make it better over time. That is really crucial to be able to stick to one thing and master that one thing to get better results in the market. Now, it doesn't mean that 5 years, 10 years down the line, you'll add more strategies. You could do that, of course. You could add this other trading strategy in the future. But in the beginning, pick one thing and then move forward with that. And that's really crucial. 5, believing that only my way of trading works. That is a huge recipe for disaster. I tweeted a couple of days ago, if you believe your strategy is the only one that works in the market, you're not going to last for very long. And it's a fact, it's a truth, that all the people who say only my strategy works, you got to follow this skill, this thing, these steps, are either selling something and don't want to admit that it's not that good, or they are just stubborn and won't last very long in the market. Depending on the person, of course, it will vary, but it's never a good idea to say, oh, only this thing worked, because there are plenty of ways to make money in the market. You could be doing this or the exact opposite and still win in the market. You could be looking for trend or reversals and still win. So it's all a matter of being open to possibilities and not being stuck in only one way that works. I met a trader a couple of years ago that had developed this like really insane strategy with like pivot points or something insane in the market to know when it would reverse, when it will go up, when it will go down, and how far and how much, and in what period. Now he was so convinced that this was the only way to make money that he was starting to like hit on me, say, oh, you cannot make money yourself. It's impossible. This thing is the thing that really works. You can predict the market like 100% accuracy with that. And he really believed it. He made money for some time, but then a couple of weeks later, he gave up trading. Why? Well, because probably he didn't make any money anymore. And thinking his strategy was the only one that would work in the market was just flawed. His strategy was one of them, and it was maybe not even solid enough to work in the market ever. So don't stay stuck on one thing. There's plenty of ways to make money in the market. Just pick one that fits your style, your personality, and then go with it, then master it over time. But don't pick on people because they have a different way of doing things. They could still make money and even make more money than yourself with a different method. Okay, 6 now is forcing the trades. When you sit at your desk for any reason and you want to force trades, you want to play some trades right now, right in the moment. I used to, when I began trading like many years ago, 2013, I used to sit at my computer and then decide, oh, I want to take some trades. I would look in the market for which trade can I take now? Which market, which pair can I enter right now for the best chance of winning? And of course, that's not a good way to do things because you are forcing trades. You should let the trades come to you and really be patient, look at the market until you see a good trade, not just trying to chase trades, force trades. Okay, you see this when people have a series of losses, they want to get in the market right now quickly to be able to take that trade and recover. Now you got to be able to sit with that disappointment, that bad feeling of having a series of losses without forcing trades, without sitting at your charts and wanting to enter all the trades right now. You got to wait for the next good one, and that's really crucial in any life of a trader. Okay, number 7 is a big one. I've done a post about this yesterday on Facebook, and that is trying to get funded without being profitable first. You see these people all who take profit from challenges, hoping to get some capital, and they really think in their mind, oh, if I only get funded, if I only get this $100,000 account, I can take trading seriously right now. I can do it. But they forget that it goes the other way around. You gotta treat trading seriously first, then you get funded. It's the other way around. It's not get funded first, get that capital, then succeed. No, it's succeed first, then get that capital to go forward and to go further after. Okay, you gotta go through the right steps. There's no shortcut to trading. Number 8, again, a very big mistake is trying to create a perfect trading strategy. There's no such thing as perfect in trading, ever. You'll always have some flaws, some things you can improve, and you never can get perfect, right? That's why you see traders on Instagram saying they have no losses. It's false. You cannot have no losses. You can have a really high win rate, but it comes with a disadvantage of having a low reward to risk. So you pick your battles, right? There's a good and a bad side to everything in trading, and a strategy cannot be perfect 100%. It's always going to be okay, or just good, but never perfect. So start with something average that makes money, then improve it a little bit more. It's going to be a little bit more than good, but then you gotta kind of keep that pace, but never get to perfect. So you gotta be able to understand that, and it means that you don't have to wait for like getting in the market. You can just create something okay. Of course, you test it, make sure it's profitable and all that stuff. But then you don't have to like wait for it to be amazing, perfect, and like getting like this big equity curve that's perfect before you go live in the market. So just be careful about this. Number 9 is putting an equal amount of works on the different areas of trading. Now, most people focus all the time on the strategy, but they forget there's also the risk management that you gotta master, and that is more than just how much you risk per trade. And you also gotta master at the same time your mindset, how you perform as a trader, what's your thought process, how you make decisions, how you react to things in the market. If you don't spend equal times on these 3 things, one is gonna be lacking. Then which one is that? You gotta find that out, of course, through self-analysis, and then start working on the things you forgot and that you left on the side. For most people, that means start working on your mindset, and start working on how you manage risk, how you deal with risk, how you use risk to your advantage in the market. And finally, number 10 is not understanding your risk of ruin. We discussed this briefly with leverage, but you need to be able to calculate your risk of ruin, which is how likely are you right now with your trading statistics to blow up your account. If that's more than 0% or like just a little bit higher, you want to step away and fix that. You want to reduce your risk per trade. You want to change how you deal with the risk. You want to change how you take your profits. That can make a big difference. I've made a video on that in the past on how you can calculate your risk of ruin and use this to your advantage. I'll leave the link right here in the corner or in the description below. You can check it out. Subscribe if it's not done yet. Leave in the comment section below what you think of this video. I want to hear your thoughts. And I'll catch you back here in the next video pretty soon. Ciao.